We've got Super Mick Arteta. He knows exactly what we need. You can't see what Mikel Arteta's doing, mate. You can F off down the lane. We are now back above that lot again, and Top Gooners are rejoicing. 4 cup finals to go. And yeah, it's going to go all the way to the wire by the looks of it. I think Top Gooners are pinning everything on this Tottenham-Liverpool game. And judging by the way Liverpool played yesterday against Newcastle, by the way, I wouldn't pin anything on that. And we'll see what happens, isn't it? Third loser is not a trophy to me. But according to everyone who is in the Top Gooner circle, it can get you the best players in Europe because the top 4 gets you all the stars like Granit Xhaka, Yaya Sanogo, Shamak. Oh, my days. Listen, before we get into this fan cam, make sure you are sticking a like on the video. Check out Kenny, Ken and Jez as well. They're going to be dropping real soon, straight after this, so keep your eyes peeled. Later on tonight, 10 p.m. tonight, the player ratings will be out as well, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that as well. Big up to everybody who watched the watch along with me and Ola. That watch along was jokes, by the way. Absolute jokes. The game was jokes as well at the times. We are going to get into that now. We see the starting 11. Tommy Cafu. Tommy injured again. Yeah, injured. That's what happens when you put a player in that ain't kicked a football for 3 months. Other than what? Skinning Ronaldo when he came on in the first time he got the ball the other night. But to start the guy in a game that's a London derby with a bit of intensity in it, it was always going to be a bit rowdy. I think a lot of people expected West Ham to drop more players than they did. Yes, they've got a defensive crisis in terms of players out injured, but they didn't really drop that many players. Declan Rice, by the way, how good is that guy? Yeah, real talk. Yeah, any Hammers watching this, you got a baller there, man. Yeah, and he's got better and better this season. And we'll come back to him in a minute. But first half, we're like, wow, this is great, isn't it? No shots on target after whatever minute it was. Rob Holding was in defence. He ended up getting man of the match. We're going to come to him in a minute. Benjamin White obviously was going to get a leg tattoo on the back of his leg or something, and obviously done a hamstring in the process. The process, buzzword. And he wasn't even in the squad. Rob Holding coming back in with fresh locks of hair. And his bun, it looks all right, doesn't it? And he leapt like a salmon. What a goal. What a goal. Yeah, what a header. Yeah, that was a good goal. And listen, at the time, it was way against runner play because they were causing us a few problems here and there. He gets the goal, but then it's almost like we just go, let's hit the F-it switch. Let's retreat. Oh, back up. And literally, Nuno Tavares, can we just finish this debate right now? The guy ain't a footballer. Yeah, I've told everyone all season, Olympic sprinter. Not a winger. I don't want to hear, oh, he's a winger. No, he ain't. Yeah, he's not a winger. He cannot defend. Gabriel Martinelli, for their first goal, I didn't even know he was on the pitch, by the way. Martin Odegaard, I didn't know was on the pitch at all today. But Martinelli, Tavares, and Gabriel Magalhaes, they all speak Portuguese, right? So how comes none of them can actually communicate? Why was Tavares so far tucked in to Gabriel? It was almost like he was trying to cuddle up to him at centre-back. Where was Martinelli in that bit of play? Declan Rice gets the ball. He's already seen out the corner of his eye Kufau, or Sufau, however you say the guy's name. First touch was immaculate, by the way, from him. Whips it in. And Jared Bowen, again, immaculate first touch. Gabriel Magalhaes, hang your head in shame, mate. You backed off of that and turned your body on that. Big 6 foot man like you, 6'3" or whatever you are, backing off of that. Yeah, both goals were good goals, but both were poor defending. And then I actually thought Ramsdale was getting sent off. Ramsdale. I thought he was getting sent off. And the 2 replays they showed on DAZN, it looked like he was getting sent off. Mike Dean, yellow card. So I'm thinking, wow, Ramsdale only got a yellow. Yeah, got away with that one, didn't we? Only to find out that DAZN didn't play the rest of the replays, and the chat was lighting up whether it was actually Bowen got booked for diving. which is kind of mad. I still haven't, as I'm recording this, seen that incident again. I've only seen the behind angle and the front on angle, and both of them on DAZN, it looked like he clipped his Achilles. But I've been told no by loads of people in my chat that he actually didn't touch him. So listen, big up Mike Dean, by the way, because if that is the case, again, oh, he's against us. The refs, oh, Mike Dean. Yeah, Mike Dean, oh, VAR. And Mike Dean obviously did his job properly. Our second goal, by the way, the winning goal, again, poor defending from West Ham, but great cross from Martinelli. And Gabriel peeling off at the back. I think it was Lanzini, peeling off at the back of Lanzini. And Flapianski doing what he does best, just after making a great save, by the way, just fondles it into the net. And we get out of there with a 2-1. It weren't pretty. It weren't great. It was actually kind of boring at times. Some of the passing was shocking. Like, how many times did Granit Xhaka give the ball straight to them, or Tomiyasu, or Odegaard, like Tavares? Like, you're playing in bright yellow, people. Like, surely you can see that they're in claret and blue. What is going on here? The fact that they played on Thursday as well, and they're in the semi-final of the Europa League with that intensity of playing that game, and they only dropped a couple of players from what played that game the other day. I actually expected a lot more from us, especially after seeing that Tottenham won today against Leicester 3-1, and they went above us. Yes, we got the points. We're back above them. If you care about all of that, then cool, great. The fact is, for me, as anyone who watches these videos knows, that I care about winning titles and trophies, not the Wenger Trophy, fourth place, third loser. Great performance from West Ham, in my opinion, after the Thursday performance. And it just goes to show that with a thin squad, you can actually compete on multiple fronts, which is another reason why I get on this manager's case, because we've not been in any competitions, really. We got knocked out of everything early, apart from League Cup. No Europa, no Europe at all. Kicks us out at the first attempt against Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup. And we're still there or thereabouts for top four. I think that result today does qualify us for Europa League, at least. But we now move on to Leeds United at home. And that lot move on to Liverpool away, I think it is. So, yeah, this is going to continue. And I think a lot of people are sitting there expecting Liverpool to get the job done. I wouldn't be so convinced. Like, I know they rested a couple of players. They got that big game coming up against Villarreal, but you know, I see the way Newcastle were ripping them apart at times, and Tottenham today at times looked really good. You know, we looked kind of good in the second half. I think we got a lot better in the second half. Eddie Nketiah, somebody must have cut his contract off or something. I don't know. Yeah, he was trying like 0800 reverse and all of that. It was just not happening for him today. He did hold up the ball quite well in stoppage time. He did work hard, but run the channels, but he just ain't good enough, man. And it's like, we could have put that game to bed if we had a top striker. That game was crying out for Nicola Pepe, by the way. Again, didn't get on. Bukayo Saka again goes off injured. Tomiyasu comes back after 3 months. You play him, and all of a sudden, bang, he's injured again. Well done. Great man management there, Mikel. Saka's gone off again. And it's like, how many times are we going to realize that you can actually rotate some of these players? You can actually put Pepe on for Saka. You can do that, Mikel. Like, I don't know why you're not doing it. But ultimately, everyone's going to be happy. We got the win. We're fourth in the table. That's the be-all and end-all. It's improvement. We got more points, more goals, or blah, 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 all of this rubbish. The fact and reality is we're actually not that great, are we? And again, today we showed that. It was, again, another poor performance for me. First half was a joke. We scored against a run of play, then let them back in it. Second half, they were all over us for the first 5-10 minutes. And then Gabriel scored. And after that, they threw everything at us. We actually defended pretty well at times. And by the way, Rob Holding, can I just say, yeah, that was a great performance from him today. That guy has barely kicked a football all season. He was absolutely outstanding. And so was El Neni. Yeah, and both of them players have put a lot of them players on that pitch to shame today. Yeah, how can 2 of them players that have barely kicked a ball all season be our best players? Where was Odegaard? Where was he? Saka in bursts was all right. But other than that, I thought it was poor. Ramsdale made a great save, the one where he flipped it. I thought that was a good save. But ultimately, for me, the best player on the park for both teams, for me, I thought was Declan Rice. I know Holding got man of the match, and he was our man of the match. For me, he was lightly as clear. El Neni second. After that, I'm struggling. But for me, Declan Rice, what a Rolls Royce of a footballer. And any Hammers that are watching this, yeah, I can see why you're saying 100 mil now. But anyway, listen, on that bombshell, make sure you smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Kenny's fan cam, Jez's fan cam, and player ratings are all coming. We're out of here.